Some saw her as a power-hungry woman. Others as a legend who defied all convention to become the most powerful figure in a world where only men were supposed to rule. She not only claimed the throne, she took the title of pharaoh, a title never before held by a woman. Welcome to the enigmatic story of Hatshepsut, the queen who became king. Born in 1507 BC, during the New Kingdom of Egypt, Hatshepsut was no ordinary princess. The daughter of Thutmose I and his queen Hatshepsut, she was raised in the luxury of the royal palace, but burdened with responsibilities far beyond her years. As the only daughter, Hatshepsut was destined to be queen, a role traditionally reserved for royal women to ensure the continuation of the divine line. But fate had a different plan for her. When her father died in 1492 BC, the throne passed to her half-brother, Thutmose II, and as tradition demanded, Hatshepsut became his queen. But it was clear to many that she was the real power behind the throne. Thutmose II's reign lasted only 13 years, and his premature death left Egypt in a precarious position. His young son, Thutmose III, was too young to rule, so Hatshepsut stepped in as regent. For 5 years, she ruled as queen regent. But in the 6th year, something changed. Hatshepsut took a bold step that would forever change the course of Egyptian history. She declared herself pharaoh. This was no small feat. Egypt was a deeply religious society where the concept of divine rule was sacred. Only those deemed godlike could wear the crown, and Hatshepsut had to prove that she had the divine right to rule. Hatshepsut exploited her title as God's wife of Amun, a powerful religious position traditionally held by royal women. Through this title, she forged alliances with the powerful priests of Amun, especially with Hatshepsut, the high priest of Karnak. This alliance was crucial to establishing her legitimacy. The clergy had almost as much power as the pharaoh himself, and with their support, Hatshepsut's claim to the throne grew stronger. But religious support was not enough. Hatshepsut needed political and military support. She carefully secured alliances with key figures, including Ahmose Amethu, a vizier who had served her father, and Gen, the influential mayor of Thebes. She even recruited Ahmose Benkbet, a veteran military officer, to her ranks. With these powerful men at her side, Hatshepsut's path to the throne became clear. In 1479 BCE, Hatshepsut took the unprecedented step of assuming full power and the title of pharaoh. To consolidate her rule, she began to reshape her image and story. She claimed that her father, Thutmose I, had always intended for her to be pharaoh. She even invoked the god Amun, declaring him her true father, thus giving her the divine right to rule. Hatshepsut did not just adopt the title of pharaoh, rather, she embodied it. She often portrayed herself as a male ruler, wearing traditional pharaonic garb, even a false beard, and the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt. But her rule was more than just a facade. Hatshepsut proved to be a capable and effective leader. Her reign was marked by peace, prosperity, and monumental achievements. She focused on expanding Egypt's trade networks, including the famous expedition to the land of Punt, which brought in vast wealth. These efforts funded her own ambitious construction projects, including the construction of magnificent temples and monuments, most famously her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahari, a marvel of ancient architecture. But as Hatshepsut built her legacy, she did not forget the young boy she had once served as regent for, Thutmose III. Although she managed to sideline him during her reign, she ensured that he received a proper education and allowed him to lead military campaigns, preparing him for the day he would assume the throne. When Hatshepsut died in 1458 BCE, Thutmose III ascended to full power. However, his actions in the years that followed suggest a complex relationship with his stepmother. He attempted to erase her from history, erasing her name and image from monuments. Some historians believe this was an act of resentment, while others claim it was a political move to prevent future female rulers from claiming the throne. Despite these attempts to erase her, Hatshepsut's legacy lives on. The fragments of her story that survive paint a picture of a woman who dared to defy tradition and shape the destiny of a nation. She was a queen who became a king, and a ruler who left an indelible mark on the sands of time.